Welcome to the welcome. Oh, I am just, this is just incredible. I'm heartened that you are all here. You are our newest Norse students and families, and we are so thrilled that you're finally here. As you all know, it's taken a great deal of energy and emotion to get us all to this day, from all of us. It's a day of excitement, but as you know, it's also a day of some unfamiliarity and some uncertainty. And we hope that this welcome will be a way to calm you, while also energizing you for your life ahead as a Luther student and a Luther family member. So my name is Julie Thornton. I'm the Dean of Students, and I lead the Department of Student Life, and together with my team, who maybe you've seen today kind of running around, they've definitely been making this move-in and Welcome Week experience happen. If any of them are here, I'd love for them maybe to stand up. I feel like they're just running around campus right now. They might be on the field. Yeah. Okay, yeah. So a small handful of them might be here, but together with my team, we make sure that student learning extends beyond the classroom. We strive to see this learning through by empowering and supporting you students to build community here at Luther. We want you, students, we need you to show up for yourself and we need you to show up for others. That's part of being in this Luther community. We will spend quite a bit of time today and also during Welcome Week talking about community and building that community. And this, like I said, Move-In Day and Welcome Week is just the beginning. So before we transition into the meat of our time together, hearing from all of these important people, I'd like to give a little bit of a shout out to, not a little bit, a big shout out to our move-in crew. So our Welcome Week leaders, our Spirit Squad, some brand new international students here at Luther who wanted to help move in, and student athletes from football, cross country, and volleyball. Thank you for your muscles, your smiles, and a lot of time in the rain. So let's give them a round of applause. And one last piece of recognition, and I'm not sure if they're in here, but I want to just make acknowledgement to our resident assistants. They're the ones in the row Norse, they're red t-shirts. I'm not seeing a lot of red t-shirts in here, but thank you, thank you, thank you. These students will be a big part of your new student experience here at Luther. New students will, I hope you will lean on your RAs. I hope you will ask them questions. I hope you will tell them how you are feeling. They are literally here in their role as an RA to help you. And they will lead icebreakers and name games, and they will want to know your name, but they will also want to know your story. It's really important. Names are important, but to know more than just your name is something that these RAs will spend a significant amount of time trying to do these first days, these first weeks, and during this year. So please, please take advantage of your RAs. They want you to become a confident and contributing member to this community, and I have no doubt that you will. So let's get on with it. Welcome to the welcome.
I keep saying good morning, it's afternoon. Good afternoon, welcome everybody. It is a joy, legitimately a joy to see all of you here. We have been waiting for this moment for quite some time. I'm Melissa Bills, I am the Director of College Ministries and College Pastor. Also today they let me be in charge for the most part of the little remote control thingy, so I feel like I have all the power today. But also asking lots of grace in this room because this is not the power that I usually expect to wield. One of the ways, friends, that you will encounter me on campus, well, one of the ways is just our office is right across the hallway in this building. So come say hi at any point. But one of the big ways that you, by and large, will encounter me on this campus during these next 4 years is at times like this, when the whole Luther community gathers together for big events or celebrations in our life together. And during these big community moments, my job here is to help us get grounded and centered, usually by offering a prayer or a blessing to help us focus our hearts. Today, at this very beginning of Welcome Week and everything that comes next, after all of the bustle of packing and arriving and moving to campus, it feels particularly important that we do get a little grounded together, both in our spirits and in our sense of place. And it's been a really busy morning. So, for the moment, I invite you, as you are comfortable, to just settle into your seat a bit, to plant your feet flat on the ground as you are able, maybe to rest your hands gently in your lap or on your knees, and if it feels comfortable for you to do so without falling asleep, to close your eyes for a minute. And now take a deep breath. And take another one. And keep breathing, and as you do, I invite you to let your shoulders relax and slide down your back a little bit. Maybe roll your neck if it feels comfortable. Whatever anxiety or stress or tension that you have carried into this place, you have permission for this time to set it down. You can pick it back up again later if you must. Feel the ground beneath your feet as it rises to meet you. And know that this ground beneath your feet, beneath this stage, beneath the foundations of this building, the land beneath this campus, has been home not only to you, but to many before you, and especially to the Iowa, Sac, Fox, Dakota, and Winnebago and Ho-Chunk people and their ancestors. We are here in a place where river, woodland, and prairie meet. We are here at a place of intersection. We are here at a threshold, and we are here as a new thing is beginning. As we share a prayer together, know that whatever your own religious or spiritual commitments, you are invited to receive this in whatever way fits you and your spirituality, including simply holding this as a moment of silence in your heart. Let us pray. God of new beginnings, bless this campus and these students at this moment of beginnings. To those who are feeling anxious, grant them peace. To those who are curious, increase their sense of wonder. To those who are homesick, surround them with compassion. To those who are excited, increase their joy. Let this year ahead be one in which we learn more about our world, our neighbors, and ourselves. In all things, help us to be signs of hope and love in this world. Bless the rest of our time together this weekend and throughout the rest of our Welcome Week events. We pray all these things with gratitude, trusting in your mercy. Amen. All right, if you have not already opened your eyes, it would be a good time to come back into this room and into this space, and just know that your bed awaits you tonight, and you will sleep well. Friends, welcome again to this space and this place, and it is now my privilege to introduce Andy Carlson, the mayor of Decorah, who is here to welcome you more to this sense of place, not only into Luther, but into this wider community.
Thank you. Melissa, if you could please do that before I have to make every speech, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you, that was very helpful. Good afternoon to everyone. My name is Andy Carlson. I am the mayor of Decorah. On behalf of the city of Decorah, I want to welcome the newest members of the Luther College family, along with your parents, family members, and supporters. Congratulations on reaching this exciting milestone, and thank you for choosing Luther College. To our new students, welcome to Decorah. Over the next 4 years, this community will become much more than a place where you attend college. It will become your home. It will be where you make lifelong friends, discover new passions, celebrate successes, overcome challenges, and create memories that will stay with you long after graduation. One of the things that makes Luther special is its location. You're not attending a college isolated from the community around it. Luther and Decorah are deeply connected. In many ways, and I've said this for many years, Decorah is not what it is without Luther College, and Luther College is not what it is without Decorah. For more than 160 years, Luther has helped shape the character, culture, and identity of this community. The college brings students, faculty, staff, music, arts, athletics, ideas, and energy to our city. At the same time, Decorah provides Luther students with opportunities to learn, work, volunteer, explore, and become part of our vibrant community that extends well beyond campus. As you begin your time here, I encourage you to get off campus, experience everything Decorah has to offer and everything around it. Explore our award-winning downtown, support our outstanding local businesses, restaurants, coffee shops, and shameless plug, even feel free to attend a local city council meeting. Take time to enjoy the natural beauty that surrounds us. Paddle the Upper Iowa River, hike our trails, visit our parks like Dunning Springs, Ice Cave, and Phelps. Bike Trout Run Trail, or hit up the mountain bike trails that cover Van Peen and Palisades and Carlson Park. Fun fact, Decorah is proud to be home to more than 664 acres of parkland. Spend an afternoon at one of our many community events or festivities like Pride live on Winnebago. And don't forget to come back in July for Nordic Fest. It's a good time, I promise. Whether you're fishing, canoeing, kayaking, hiking, biking, or simply taking a walk, you'll quickly discover why so many people fall in love with this area. You'll also find that Decorah is a community that welcomes involvement. Volunteer, attend local events, meet people outside your immediate circle. Some of our most meaningful college experiences come from connections that we make throughout the community. Now to the parents and families here today, thank you for entrusting Luther College and the Decorah community with this next chapter in your student's life. I can assure you that this is a community that cares deeply about young people and takes great pride in supporting Luther students. Students, your years here will go by faster than you think. Take advantage of every opportunity. Explore, learn, serve, and grow. Become part of the community and allow this community to become part of you. We are excited to have you here, and we look forward to seeing the impact that you will make both on Luther College and throughout Decorah. Welcome to Luther, welcome to Decorah, and welcome home. Thank you.
In 1861, when they came to Luther. Gimme. Religion. That's a great guess, right? A college founded by Norwegian Lutheran immigrants, yes? absolutely. There were folks that were studying religion. What else? Yeah. Say again. Latin. Have you been to this before? Oh my gosh. Latin, absolutely. Ding, ding, ding. You bet. So we're going to learn a little bit of Latin today, all right? To connect us back to those folks from way back. And we're also going to do a little bit of singing because music making is part of the culture here at Luther, all right? Repeat after me. Pre. Oh, come on now. Pre. Sec. Ter. Qua. What are we doing? We're counting, right? Do it again. Ready, go. Pre, sec, ter, qua. Good. Pre, sec, ter, qua. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this is just nonsense. Umla. Umla. Boomla. We yell Luther. We yell Luther. We yell Luther. Good. Pre, sec, ter, qua. Umla, boomla. We yell Luther. Say it. Pre, sec, ter, qua. Umla, boomla. We yell Luther. Oh, come on, try it again. Ready, go. Pre, sec, ter, qua, umla, boomla, we yell Luther. Fast bit at the end. Sis, boom, rah, rah. Ready, go. Sis, boom, rah, rah. Good, we're going to learn the school fight song today. If you just take a look, we're going to go to the next slide, okay? If you want to see it up close, you can scan the QR code, okay? Otherwise, we are going to have it up here for you too. Okay? So I'll give you about, go back to the, there we go. I'll give you like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Here we go. My friends, the College Field Song was written by Arthur Tolo, class of 1918, and Norvald Mockestad, class of 1921. It's a pretty simple melody. It goes like this. So we're going to learn the first couple lines here. Let me sing it for you. If you know it, you can sing along. It goes, our team goes in to fight and win. The spirit of old drives them on. With a pre-sec shout, we all come out to yell for Luther, who wins today. Now, I'm going to play along with you. I'm going to sing along with you, but you got to sing with me. Got it? That's the way it works. Big voices, y'all. There's like 500 of you in the room. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 1, try it. Our team goes in to fight, and the spirit of old drives them on. With a pre-sec shout, we all come out to yell for Luther, who wins today. Wow, that's the best that's ever gone in one of these sessions, yes? You good with that? Now there's a next line. It starts here and it goes, and Luther's team is strong. They fight as long as victory hangs in doubt. Then we come back to that original idea with a little twist. Opponents fall for Luther's wall. All hail to our college dear. Yeah? Should we start at and Luther's team? And Luther's team, ready? 3, 4, 1, 2. And Luther's team is strong. They fight as long as victory hangs in doubt. Opponents fall for Luther's. All hail to our college dear. Not bad, y'all. Let's try that bit again. And Luther's team is strong. You were not very strong in your singing. We'll give you another shot. That's the other thing. You got to be ready to answer the questions, and you got to be ready to take the second swing at things, yeah? Always. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, and Luther's team. And Luther's team is, there you go. As victory hangs in doubt, opponents hail to our college dear. Our team goes in to fight and win. The spirit of old drives them on. With a pre-sec shout, we all come out to yell for Luther, who wins today. And Luther's team is strong. They fight as long as victory hangs in doubt. Opponents fall for Luther's wall. All hail to our college dear. Then goes to pre, sec, ter, qua, umla, boomla. We yell Luther, sis, boom, rah, rah. Repeat! Our team goes in to fight, and let's hear it! The spirit of old drives them on. With a pre-sec shout, we all come out to yell for Luther, who wins today. And Luther's team is strong, they fight as long as victory hangs in doubt. Opponents fall for Luther's wall, all hail to our college dear. And then at the end, everybody go. This way, I'll be your mirror. I'll be your mirror, yes, okay? And we do the Luther chant. L-U, L-U, L-U-T-H, T-H, T-H, T-H-E-R, L-U-T-H-E-R, Luther, Luther. Good, everybody on your feet, let's go, come on. All the way back, get on your feet, let's go, here we go, everybody, here we go, here we go. Whole thing! Our team goes in to fight and win. The spirit of old drives them on. With a pre-sec shout, we all come out to yell for Luther, who wins today. And Luther's team is strong, they fight as long as victory hangs in doubt. Opponents fall for Luther's wall, all hail to our college dear. And pre-sec, ter, qua, umla, boomla, we yell Luther, sis, boom, rah, rah. Our team goes in to fight and win. The spirit of old drives them on. With a pre-sec shout, we all come out to yell for Luther, who wins today. And Luther's team is strong, they fight as long as victory hangs in doubt. Opponents fall for Luther's wall, all hail to our college dear. L-U, L-U, L-U-T-H, T-H, T-H, T-H-E-R, L-U-T-H-E-R, Luther, Luther, Luther. Welcome from your Luther ancestors. Sit.
I know I'm not next, but y'all, I've been doing this for a few years. This is the best that any group has done this
Absolutely.
in like the last decade, so give yourselves a round of applause.
Wow, that's a tough act to follow. Good afternoon, my name is Matt Beatty. It's a privilege to serve as Vice President for Enrollment here at Luther College. And this afternoon, I am honored to introduce over 430 new Norse to the Luther College community. Give yourselves a round of applause. You talented young scholars represent the future of this great institution, and trust me when I tell you, our future is bright. The students joining the Luther family this week have shown themselves to be active, inquisitive, engaged, and resilient, the very same qualities that past generations of Luther students have shown. I know this to be true because 27 years ago, similar to Dr. Potvin, I too was sitting in the back of this room with my parents moving into Ylvisåker. Now on this side, I've had a chance to also, though, see your applications, to read your personal essays, and to sign your acceptance letters. I've witnessed members of the Luther College community, admission staff, coaches, conductors, some of those individuals here on stage with me today, build relationships with you new students, you new Norse, and your families, and connect your interests with opportunities here on campus. Here's what I've concluded. You belong here, and you're going to make Luther a better place. I'm going to read a list of accolades and achievements that this class is bringing into Luther College. Bear with me because this list is long. Your list of accomplishments is as impressive as it is extensive, and while it would take me the rest of the day to list all of them, I want to lift up a few highlights. You come to us today from 18 states and 21 different countries. 28 of you transferred to Luther from 22 different institutions. 56 of you, almost 12%, are the sons or daughters of a Luther alum. Give it up, alums. That's right. A lot to cheer about. 242 of you were named to your high school honor roll or college dean's list. 150 of you were on the National Honor Society members, and 27 you serving as officers. We have 3 National Merit semifinalists and 2 National Merit finalists. 17 graduated from their high school as either a valedictorian or salutatorian. Impressive. 284 of you have taken at least one class for college credit, and 202 of you have taken at least one AP exam. I don't think any one of you enjoyed those, though. 47 are youth leaders in your home congregations. 135 have been involved in community service, programming. More than 75 of you have participated in mission or service-related trips. In athletics, 213 varsity award student athletes who either received all state, all region, all district, or all conference. That's 133 with those accolades alone, and very impressive. And 128 team captains. A lot of leadership in this room. In music, we have over 160 new students planning to participate in vocal, instrumental ensembles, or perhaps both. 175 of you participated in state music competition, and 56 being named All-State. 70 participated in state speech, forensics, state debate, or mock trial. 160 participated in student government or student organizations during high school, with 98 serving as officers or organizational leaders, including 10 class presidents. I'm just about done, I promise. 23 of you have already studied away or participated in a program outside of your home country. And last, but certainly not least, perhaps the most impressive, nearly 25%, or 124 of you, are the first in your family to be attending college, a 4-year degree. Congratulations. It's very clear to me, to the Luther faculty and staff, that each one of you have served your high schools and communities in countless other ways that are equally impressive and impactful. Now I implore you to keep going, to get involved and to make a difference and leave your mark here at Luther College. President Chamberlain, Mayor Carlson, Luther faculty and staff, members of the broader Luther community, it is my great honor to commend this class to you. Students, New Norse, please stand. Look to your left, look to your right. Say hello to your fellow classmates and join me, everybody here in the room, as we give a hearty round of applause to all of our Luther students. You may be seated. Welcome, New Norse. So glad you're here.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Okay, my name is Omotola Akimba, but all of you will know me as Tola. And I have the privilege of serving as your Student Senate President. And so, thank you. Okay, I'm here today on behalf of your fellow Luther students to say something very simple. We are all so glad you're here. I remember what it felt like to arrive at Luther for the first time. There was this excitement and sudden freedom from my parents. I was like, oh, I'm free, I'm ready. But then there was also a lot of uncertainty because I was just 19. I was like, this is my first time away from home. I am an international student. My parents are 2 continents away. What am I going to do? You might be wondering, will you fit in? Will you make friends? Can you keep up with your classes? What if you don't know what you're doing? Trust, all of that is okay. You will figure it out. I did. So, one of the best things about Luther is that our community is very strong. You don't have to figure everything out alone. You have people here who want to see you succeed. And so during your time here, I encourage you to get involved. Try something you've never done before. Go to an event, even if you don't know anyone there. Join an organization, ask questions, make mistakes, change your mind, explore parts of campus that you didn't expect to enjoy. And don't be afraid to become someone different than you are now today. We are inclusive, we are curious, we achieve excellence, we are sustainable, and we are a community. That we is what makes Luther feel like Luther. Your time at Luther will go by much faster than you think. Ish, I'm already a senior. I don't know what I'm going to do afterwards. So I implore you to take pictures, lots of them. Stay up a little too late talking to your friends, like 3 a.m. You know, I'll be talking to my friends who would sometimes walk to the union or walk to another dorm. Study in places you've never studied before. Explore Decorah and laugh a lot. And now, I won't make you sing, but can all of you New North stand up? Okay. I now invite you all to join me in saying the Norse Creed, which has become a tradition adopted by the Student Senate in 2018. Okay, it's ready. Are you ready? Are you ready? Thank you. I am a Luther Norse. I am a citizen of the world. I am inclusive and compassionate to all. We value and recognize all faiths. We are a diverse community. I engage in learning beyond my interests. I display integrity through my actions. We hold ourselves and each other accountable. We project leadership. I am determined to make the world sustainable. I possess an open mind. We show reverence for individuals. We demonstrate respect. We are learning to be well-rounded people. We are becoming more. We are Luther. Thank you.
How many of you would not consider yourselves singers prior to today? Yeah? You're trying something new, right? Trying something new. This is good. So you've heard our ancestors, you've heard from our current students and our faculty and our staff. In a little bit, you're going to hear from our president. And I also want to remind you that in 4 short years, those people that you just looked at on either side of you are going to be standing there in Carlson Stadium, walking across that commencement stage with you. And when we have moments like that at Luther College, we tend to mark the occasion with what's called our alma mater, or to Luther. And so I want us to learn that song today as well. We teach you these 2 songs because we use them a lot. We use the fight song, the field song, to celebrate. And we use To Luther to celebrate as well, but in a different sort of a way. So as we learn this tune today, I invite you first of all to sing harmony as you wish. The harmony parts are on that QR code from earlier, so if you've still got that, you can jump on there. But I also, they'll be up here on the thing. I want you to sing harmony as you wish, but I also want you to feel the community singing back at you, right? All of us that are walking alongside of you and those that have come before and thinking about your future, that at some point you will return to Luther. So the melody is pretty straightforward. And then we go to this next thing. you join me back at the beginning? Here we go. Everybody just give it a try. 1 and 2. Luther, let us sing a joyous song of love and cheer. May our voices loudly ring in praise of alma mater dear. May our thoughts to thee oft turn when we're absent far away. May we then sincerely yearn to return to thee someday. Cool. Go back and see that little repeat sign? Well, here, Melissa, there we go. See that repeat sign at the top? The thicker bar with 2 dots? Yeah? Okay? We're going to start right there. And will you just try, pick a part. If you're a low voice, you can sing along those bottom notes. We're just going to hum it. Basses might be here. Tenors might be here. If you're an alto type, you might be there. And the rest of us will sing melody. Yeah? We're going to hum for a little bit. Humming. 2, here we go. Basses, walk it up. Oh, you sound great. You know, this is an open invitation. Before we go back and sing the whole thing, and I'll give you the instructions on how we do it, an open invitation from Dr. Tam, my colleague in vocal music, and me. We teach first years in choir 3 days a week at 1:30. And you are invited and encouraged to jump in. Whether you are a 4-year Iowa All-Stater or whether you are brand new to singing, we invite you in to join the journey, okay? The placements or the auditions or whatever you want to call it are pretty straightforward. And they're tomorrow afternoon from 4 until 7. There's all kinds of information, and I'll be out front with the little flyer afterwards. We want you singing with North Score and Aurora, y'all. We want you there for Christmas at Luther. We want you there for all the stuff all the way through. All right, to Luther, the way this works is we go back to the beginning and we sing text. To Luther let us sing a joyous song of love and cheer. May our voices loudly ring in praise of alma mater dear. May our thoughts to thee oft turn when we're absent far away. May we then sincerely yearn to return to thee someday. Then we go back and we hum. Until we get to return to thee someday. You sing text there at the end. Everybody cool with that? Up, please, on your feet. Here we go. 3, 4, 1, and 2, and walk it up, basses. Back to text. Beautiful. Thanks, friends. Have a seat.
Good afternoon. Wow, friends, you're doing great. It's been a big morning. Together, we experienced a range of weather patterns in all of the fields. All of the fields. Here on campus, we have been waiting for months for this moment, to see you gathered as a class for the first time in this space. Already, you sound better than we could have imagined. We are excited that you are beginning your Luther story today. We know that over the next 4 years, Luther will shape you, and we're excited to learn how you will shape us. I have seen this time and again over my 25 years at Luther. I have seen it as a professor. I have seen it in my various administrative roles, and I have seen it as a Luther parent. My eldest son just graduated from Luther this past May, and my youngest son is beginning his sophomore year. Both of them have been shaped in profound ways by their Luther experiences. Throughout the next few days, students, you are going to receive a wealth of information, and you are going to learn about a wealth of opportunities. You will have to set some priorities, and you will have to make some decisions, and we know that it can be a bit overwhelming. Over these next few days, as you begin to set priorities, as you make tough decisions, I want you to keep the following image in your mind. I first encountered this image at a seminar focused upon finding balance. The message is intended to be simple. If you don't put the rocks in before the pebbles in the sand, you will never have enough time for the rocks. The call to action is intended to be straightforward. Focus on the rocks. Make time, make room for the rocks. It all indeed can fit in the jar if you put your focus on the rocks. The more times I look at this image, however, the less I think it's actually about focus, and the more I think it's about discernment. The key to the whole exercise is knowing the difference between a rock, a pebble, and a grain of sand. What makes something a rock? When does a pebble become a rock? What if I think that something is a rock and someone else thinks that it is a pebble, or vice versa? These are questions you will wrestle with, I think, not just in your first week here at Luther, but throughout your lifetime. And that's, friends, why you are here with us this afternoon, to begin that discernment process, to explore, to learn, to discover for yourself what makes something a rock and what makes something else a pebble. And we are here to help. Over the next few years, we are going to walk alongside you and help you discern your rocks. For today, for this afternoon, here's just a little bit of advice. You will have 3 or 4 courses on your class schedule this semester. These indeed should be your rocks. Pick 1 or 2 activities and make them rocks. You can add more later as you like, after you figure out how much time you need to devote to your courses. Participate in Luther traditions. You just learned the Luther fight song and the alma mater. On Tuesday evening, join us on Bentel Commons for a brief service, after which each of you as individuals will get to ring the Luther bell. On Thursday morning, join us here in this room for opening convocation, during which the broader Luther community will welcome you as a class as we mark the beginning of the new academic year. These are the rocks that will connect you as a class. These are the rocks that will connect you to past generations of Luther students. We just sang the alma mater, and before we did, I heard Tola go, oh. While you were singing it, you were looking at the screen and looking at the words, and I was looking at you. And I was imagining what you're going to look like a few short years from now on a bright Sunday morning in Carlson Stadium. And your faces are going to look like the faces of the alums who are in the room today, who were singing that song. As you walked into the building this afternoon, you walked under a series of banners. These banners articulate Luther's values: community, curiosity, excellence, inclusivity, and sustainability. Explore these values and make living into them one of your rocks. My advice is to focus these first few months on two of them: community and curiosity. At Luther, we live and learn in community. We seek to be transformed by encounters with one another. We support one another, and we build and sustain lifelong relationships. That doesn't happen by accident. This year, I want you to focus on finding and building your community. Be open to making new connections. Be open to stretching, even if it is outside of your comfort zone. Discomfort is a sign that the educational process is working, not that it is failing. Make it a priority to nurture relationships, to have fun with friends, to seek out that professor or mentor for an office hours conversation. At Luther, we also cultivate curiosity. We ask big questions and tackle tough problems. We take joy in learning and in a sense of wonder. Curiosity is at the heart of our mission and of the liberal arts themselves. And it all begins with questions. At Luther, we know that an education that leads to a good job and a meaningful life is not grounded in answers, but in questions. So this year, be obsessed with questions. Explore, discover, seek out the questions that animate your mind, your body, and your spirit. Seek out the questions that will help you to become a courageous servant leader, that will help you to catalyze the creation of a more just and sustainable world. That is our aim for you as individuals and as a class. Finally, keep in mind that we have time. Don't try to live 4 years of college in this next week or even this next year. And remember that you are not alone. You are not alone. We are here to help you find your rocks, to find your questions, and how to pursue their answers. Again, a hearty welcome. We are so very lucky to have you here with us. We are so proud that you are here. We are so excited to watch your Luther story unfold. We know that you are going to do amazing things.
All right, I have a few announcements because there's going to be a lot of moving parts here. So after our blessing, which is next on our agenda, students will be dismissed and led to various spaces out on the lawns by RAs, who I mentioned before, who are out in the lobby. We're not ready for them yet, but the RAs will take you out to one of our new tradition, or one of a recent tradition, the formation of the L. But before that, you'll get to meet your RA, you'll meet your floor, and you'll make your way down to the football field for a great tradition. As well, parents will join in a parent and family reception in the union. So that'll be kind of a see you later moment for you. But parents, you will get to see your students again. It won't be that we'll leave them now and then not get to them. So the reception, again, is a way to visit with other parents and families, connect with Luther College staff and faculty, and also have an opportunity to meet some experienced Luther parents and families who live here in and around Decorah. So following the reception, students will be busy with meetings and activities that'll begin again around 4:45. So for those families who are heading home today, this reception time will be the reception, and then following the reception would be that time for goodbyes and hugs, and wonderful last words of wisdom and encouragement. For those families who are sticking around, we just want to acknowledge that we know that there will be some that aren't leaving today, and you're invited to meet your student and join us tomorrow for Welcome Week worship at 9:30 in the morning. There will be coffee and treats ahead of time, and we also have a pickup choir that will rehearse in this room at 8:45. So if you're interested in that, all of you, any of you interested in that. Following the worship tomorrow morning, Welcome Week sessions resume at 11 o'clock, and it is a full day focused on student life learning beyond the classroom. So lots to come, and we will see you in many places outside of this building shortly. But first, we'll do our blessing.
And again, following this, we'll just have some moving parts and some patience asked, because students are going to leave. We're going to dismiss you by hall, floor, it'll be great. And parents, we have a few more things we're going to say to you after this, but we promise it's gentle, and then we will get you into the union so you can watch the amazing formation of this L. So, but first, we'll close with a blessing, and if you want, you are invited to resume whatever like comfy meditative posture that you had at the beginning if you would like, or you can just sit there, that's also fine. But as we finish this series of welcomes, I invite you to receive these words of encouragement and of blessing. Dear ones, you are here and you are already blessed and you are full of blessing. Today, be blessed in whoever you are right now, in this moment. A pleasant mix of your family and friends, your hometown and your high school, your genetics, your giftedness, your favorite foods, your sense of style, the stuff you wrote in your application to tell us about who you are and why we would be lucky to have you as part of this community. All the things that you packed that make you feel whole and comfortable and safe and secure. Be blessed today in whoever you know yourself to be, your values and your curiosities, your uniqueness, the goals you have set for yourself, the secret hopes that you harbor in your heart, the expectations, however sweet or naive, about what these next 4 years will bring, the knowledge that you already carry about yourself and the world, your place and your purpose. But today, be blessed especially in who you are becoming. The glorious open-ended mystery of your self-discovery, passions yet under construction, new creativity lurking in the shadows, the way new relationships will reshape you and new knowledge will redraw your lines and new skills will stretch you, the ways yet unimagined, unknown worlds and worldviews on the horizon, the empathies that will be awakened, the hidden trivia that will captivate you, the widening of your heart, the opening of your spirit, the ways that you will be taken down and built up again, all the things that you might learn only through the fires of failure and discomfort, resilience and rebuilding. Be blessed today in knowing that here you are welcome, here you belong, here you stand at this beautiful, awkward, anxious, brilliant intersection of who you are, who you know yourself to be, and who you are becoming. You stand at the crossroads. Take a breath, take a look. All is wonder, and all is potential, and all is gratitude. Soli Deo Gloria. Thanks be to God.
A little bit more housekeeping. So, meet your people and form the L. So, this is what's happening next, and, okay, so, all right, so we are going to release students in what I hope is a maybe productive, less chaotic way than maybe some of the move-in was this morning. And we'd love for parents to stay because following the release of the students, we have a session for parents exclusively. So what I'm going to do is click and you'll see that you'll see on the screen who will be leading first, and you'll have RAs, again, red shirts, but they also will have signs of who they are representing. So the first, Brant Ground, is Momo. So please, if you're Brant Ground, go to the back, and Momo is waiting for you. Next, Brant West, Jackson, 1 West. Jackson's ready for you. Make your way. Jackson will have a sign, Momo will have a sign. This is the slow bleed, everybody. Brant 1, Grayson Tron, and again, please, parents, we want you to stay here. Brant 2W, Rain and Ruth Very. Brant 2 East, Caden. Brant 3 West. Brant 3E. Marissa is waiting for Brant 4. Then Prayana. Okay, Ilva Soccer, it's your turn. Ilvi 1. Those 3 are characters. Ellie and Annie, bring the energy. Ilvi 2. Oh my gosh. David, Arif, and Nicola, Ilvi 3. And Ilvi 4. Avery, Mayanne, and Lisa. Oh, all right. There they go. We'll give it a 30 seconds to a minute. There's still quite a lot of you in here. This is exciting.
That was very coordinated. Nice. Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Rachel Shatechka, Director of Alumni and Donor Engagement here at Luther. On behalf of all of us in the Advancement Office and our entire alumni community, some of you are here today, welcome to our beautiful campus. We are so glad that you're here. I know Luther from a few different perspectives, as an alum, a longtime staff member, and as a Luther parent. Our daughter, Danica, is a sophomore. You may have seen her helping you move in this morning, and it was just 1 year ago today that our family was doing exactly what you're doing today, carrying the totes, helping put together the bunk beds, meeting the roommate, trying to be helpful without being too helpful. I know we've all been there before, and feeling excited and just so proud, while also wondering a little bit about how all of this was really going to go. Yes, your student may be the one moving in today, but your whole family is becoming part of Luther too. We want you to know where to turn when you need something and to feel at home when you come back to campus. A big part of our team's work in advancement is helping people who care about Luther stay connected. We plan family weekend, homecoming, work with the Parents and Family Council, and share a monthly newsletter to help keep you informed. Family weekend will be here before we know it, and we hope to see you back on campus on September 18th through the 20th. We also want to hear from you. Share your story with us. Tell us what's going well, what you need, what we could do better. And if at any point you have a question and you don't know where to direct it to, Does this go to the registrar, financial aid, student life? There's a lot of offices on campus. Or maybe you're not receiving the parent and family newsletter. We are here to help. Email us at parents@luther.edu. That is the easiest way to get in touch with us. Parents@luther.edu. You don't have to figure out which office has the answer. We'll help you find the right person. But for today, just take it all in. Take the pictures, give the hugs, and drive away knowing that your student belongs to a community of people who care about them. It's a big day for them, it is, but it's also a really big day for you too. We know you're trusting Luther with someone that you love very, very much, and we don't take that lightly. Again, we are so glad you're here. Welcome to Luther College.
All right. I'm the last one. So, as I shared earlier, Student Life, my team, has the responsibility of ensuring we extend learning beyond the classroom. We recognize your student is beginning an important transition into adulthood. And as emerging adults, students are learning to advocate for themselves, navigate challenges, make decisions, and take ownership of their Luther experiences. My Student Life team is here to support that growth by working directly with students, while definitely working with and valuing you as family members who have been a pretty integral part in your students' lives before they came here. So research shows that students who are engaged in campus life and feel connected to their community are more likely to succeed, persist, and graduate. And so we've talked about all the ways, fill that jar with the big rocks first, put in the pebbles, and then let's get the sand in there. So we know that they need to do these good things in order to persist and graduate. And part of Luther's Circle of Care, which I know you've heard us say, Circle of Care is that Student Life team partners across campus to help students. We help them build relationships, build confidence, and build skills so that they'll thrive. And as I said, we extend that learning beyond the classroom by fostering what we hope are meaningful experiences, connections, and that strong sense of belonging. We hope that in Student Life, we can serve as somewhat of a hub and a heartbeat of our campus life, and we try to create opportunities for your students to discover their passions through involvement, leadership, and campus experiences, to develop skills for life at Luther, including communication, good collaboration skills, resilience, problem solving, conflict resolution. There'll be conflict, and self-advocacy. Lots of time they're going to need to self-advocate. We're going to help them navigate challenges with a different network of support through Luther's Circle of Care. And we hope that we're connecting that learning to experience by practicing the knowledge, values, and skills that they've developed in the classroom. So, my team, with so many others here at Luther, are committed to ensuring your students feel known, supported, and connected. As I said, we want to know their name, but we really want to know their story. And by knowing their story, we're really going to be able to help them get connected and really thrive here. So we never want a student to feel alone or overlooked, and we're here to help your students find their place to navigate those challenges and make the most of their Luther experience. So hopefully, there's a couple things we want you to do. We want you to go to that reception and see us, but we want you to leave a letter for your student in the lobby. There's a big blue mailbox, and it might be a nice way to just kind of send a final note to them while you're here, a final note, and we will get that delivered to them in the second week of classes. We want to make sure that we connect with you for that parent reception after this session. And of course, please be in touch with us if you need anything. So Rachel shared the parents@luther.edu email. We have a students@luther.edu email. Either of them we will get you the help you need. The students at Luther email tends to be like, I'm really worried about my student. I haven't heard from them for a while. Can you help me help solve this problem that they're having? I wanna partner with someone at Luther to try to figure out this thing that they're trying to navigate. So that's where this email can really come in handy. So again, we hope you'll join us for the reception as the L might soon be forming. Again, they are getting to know their floors right now, and then shortly the L will happen. So thank you, and we'll see you in the Union on the terrace, because it's a beautiful day and we can watch the L begin to form. Thank you, and welcome.